Hello YouTube, this is Mark and I am handy by necessity. Today I'm going to be adding a third planter box, raised bed planter that is. So I thought I would show you how I build mine and hopefully you can get some tips as we go along. The second bed is constructed and lined with cardboard. We chose not to till the soil because the soil here is fairly well aerated. If it were hard pan, we would have needed to dug down so the roots would have had good surface to get into, but we didn't really need to do that, and I didn't want to disturb the weed seeds any more than we had to, so we just put the cardboard down as a natural barrier to keep the weed seeds from migrating up through our soil mixture. We're going to start with a Hugelkultur, which is organic material will be layered on top of this. I'll show you the layers as we go. In order to save some money when we're building our raised bed gardens, we want to fill up some space with organic material, and we found a really inexpensive way to do that. Last night when all the neighbors put their garbage out to be collected, we went around the neighborhood and picked up yard waste. And this is what we're going to use to Hugelkultur, which is put in the bottom part of the beds, and then we'll place soil, topsoil, and compost on the top of that. I'm just going to put this log in first because this is the biggest thing we have. And then we'll put some of the smaller branches and limbs around it. Dump that in and spread it out. And we'll do the same thing as we go up. We'll put a layer of brown, a layer of green, and we'll compact that by stepping on it until we get about a third to half of the bed full. Okay, so now we have several layers in the bed, and it looks like it's too full, but I'm going to compact it by walking on it. Soil and this compost, I'm trying to do one-to-one, roughly one-to-one blend. So 1 shovel full of soil, 1 shovel full of compost. If I get a little extra soil, I'm okay with that, but I think that will give me a good blend in this soil. When it's full, we'll take a sample and have it analyzed by a lab. Our new raised bed gardens are pretty much done, at least for the initial part. At this point, I would normally water them in really well. That would cause some compaction, and I would need to come back and top dress them a little bit more. We're supposed to have 3 days of rain, so I'm going to let Mother Nature take care of that for me. After that rain, I'll come back and top dress this with more soil and compost, and then I'm going to go ahead and plant, which is not ideal. Ideally, I would have built these planters last fall and had them sitting here over winter and acclimating, getting ready for this spring, but I didn't do that, so we're going to do the best we can.